Technology is all around us and oftentimes in the classroom.
KSBY anchor Brooke Martell looks into how limiting cell phone use while learning is helping one teacher and her students.
How many times have you been in class, in a meeting, or maybe at the dinner table and you hear a cell phone buzz or ring? What if there were rules and you had to check your device before sitting down at your desk for work or for a meal? One local high school class is doing just that.
Whether it's a ring or a buzz, a notification on this device can catch your attention.
It's kind of distracting.
Within the last 5 years, there was a more increased presence of phone use. And it became more of a constant distraction.
For the last 4 years, Rigetti High School English teacher Ani Baldwin has had her students safely check their phones before the bell rings.
Everything related to having that device in front of them was highly distracting. Even if it was not alerting them to anything, they could be distracted to check the time or just to check and see if, oh, maybe a text message came in. I don't want to miss anything.
Students at Rigetti have school-assigned tablets for learning, but cell phone use poses a distraction. One by one, students line up and put their phones in the corresponding pouch that matches the number on their desk. It's also a way for Baldwin to keep attendance.
It has forced them to be more engaging with one another.
Katie Dittmer, who teaches psychology at Cuesta College, says the distraction from a cell phone in the classroom can have lasting impacts.
That moment changes everything in your brain in terms of your capacity to maintain a thought and to do that heavy processing that it takes to create long-term memory.
One study published by Rutgers University found that divided attention from technology didn't affect classroom performance, but did impact exam performance. This graph shows by the final exam, students who did not use technology in class, including cell phones, scored above the 85th percentile. Those who did were in the 80th percentile.
They're not doing the heavy lifting of really thinking deeply about the material when they're constantly being divided in their attention.
Test scores aside, Baldwin says eliminating cell phone use forces students to communicate the old-fashioned way.
When they don't have their phones, I hear them having those conversations, and that's what I want. I want to hear them engaging with one another.
Although in today's world, technology is at our fingertips, Dittmer says for the most effective way to learn, take notes in the classroom with a pen and paper. Back to you.
Baldwin tells KSBY since implementing the cell phone check-in system, some teachers have followed suit. However, it is not a school-wide policy.